Hey guys, welcome on board. I am João, captain of the Straw Hats crew.
And I'm Jada, first mate of the Straw Hats crew. Thank you so much for subscribing to our Is Van Life for You free class.
And welcome to our van, the Mary, which is not only our home on wheels, but also a friend that every single day helps us achieve freedom and live the most amazing kind of life that we could possibly want.
And a love from Chopper too, the cutest and luckiest puppy ever to share this amazing adventure with us.
So guys, if you are here, it means you are probably looking for something to change your life. Am I right?
Yeah, like you probably haven't found yet something that makes you feel complete and accomplished. You know, something that really makes you happy and makes you feel like you achieved something truly meaningful.
Maybe you have a dream. Maybe you have a purpose, but you don't think that it's possible to turn it into reality. You're stuck into a dual, stressful routine that sucks away all your energies, a lifestyle in which you barely survive without getting anything valuable out of it.
Or maybe you don't really know what you're looking for. You just feel that something is lacking. You're following what other people do, studying, working, trying to figure out your place in the world you live in. But you feel that you're missing out on something, that there is so much more you could do that will fill that gap that burdens you every single day. And by now, you've probably realized that the answer cannot be found where you live or what you're currently doing.
Honestly, whatever the reason that makes you feel unfulfilled right now, you're probably tired of feeling like that, right? It fucking sucks. Like having that hole in your chest, that feeling of emptiness, fucking hell. I super relate to this, and I hate feeling like this.
Yeah, like I remember having the same exact feeling and how much it pushed me down. It really was the worst.
So, if you want to really feel alive every single day and fill that gap in your heart with unforgettable memories, you are in the right place. We're gonna tell you soon why and what you're going to learn in this free class, but before, let us tell you a bit more about who we are. So, douche, who the fuck are we?
Well, we are a crew of 3 people and 1 dog for now who live and travel the world in a van, and we are very determined to explore every single country on this planet, and that we have no intention of living an average life. We call ourselves pirates because the freedom to choose where to direct our life fully is the most important thing for us. And well, I think I can speak for the both of us when I say that nothing will suck more than waking up one day and realizing that half of our life passed and we haven't checked out not a single item from our dream bucket list or accomplished anything truly worth remembering.
Yepers, and this is why we set out on a journey where we can not only experience incredible adventures, but be in control of our lives and direct them where we want them to go and not where someone else forces us to be. Well, what we basically are looking for is freedom, and also we don't want that only for us. I'm a pretty ambitious person, alright, and I want to change the whole fucking world in my own way in order to make it a better place. I want to give life to an age of pirates, an age where people can freely get out there in the world and follow their dreams in search of their crew, just like what we're doing.
So do you want to be free and live your life at full? In this free class, we are going to present you with what, according to us, is the best way to achieve freedom, which of course is through van life. And we will also break down some myths about van life and prove to you that this kind of lifestyle is possible for everyone and much easier to achieve than expected, actually. And all you girls tuned in right now, this is for you too. And to put your mind at ease, down below you will find a quick video that is introduction to our van life for women module in our online course, Vanlife 101. I know that the obstacle that you might perceive staying in the way of making such a life-changing decisions are different and might look even more challenging than normal. So I hope that you enjoy the video and that it can not only reassure you, but inspire you to embark on an amazing fucking journey.
Alright, so are we ready to dig in, dude?
Yeah, let's fucking do it.
I heard so many times people saying that they are tired of their lives, that their routine has become boring and too stressful, and that despite the fact that they nailed their dream job and they might even be successful, which, let's completely be honest, is more than a blessing nowadays, they still are somehow unhappy.
Yeah, well, the reason why they don't feel happy is that at one moment they realize that there is more that they can do in their life, but they don't think that they really have a chance to follow this calling, to go after their dreams, to do all the things that they always wanted to do and truly be happy with their life.
Now, Jada said it before, right? There is a way for you to live according to your own rules and really, really enjoy life. Vanlife is your door to freedom, my friend, and it's only up to you to push it wide open and step out of your comfort zone to embark on a journey that's going to change your life.
With Vanlife, you can travel not only for a couple of weeks every year, but all the time that you want, and for how long you want. And you can work for yourself on what really has value for you, achieving your personal goals. And you can become the kind of person that you always dreamt of being, you know, the kind of person that is confident, but not really cocky, is nice and friendly, and that people respect for sticking to what they believe in and follow their heart, living life with fucking immense passion, right?
Once you live this kind of lifestyle, you start realizing how far away everyone else who is still stuck in a normal routine, and also all the things they are missing out on. If you are here today listening to this class, you probably do not want to miss out on all the great opportunities that this life has in store for you. Am I right about this?
Yeah, like so many times we met people and told them our story, and you know what the reaction was? Oh gosh, I wish I could do the same. And that's because everyone dreams of being free, and people admire and even envy so much those who take that step to achieve this dream without letting social barriers, family and friends' expectation, or any kind of fear block their way.
Alright, so you might wonder now what exactly qualifies us to speak this kind of truth and to teach you how to live the van life and achieve freedom. And that is a fair question, so how do we answer that, douche?
Well, as a start, we have lived in a van for more than a year now, and a van that at first was completely empty, and now, as you can see, has become our comfy home on wheels.
And when I started, I didn't really know shit about van conversion or van life in general, to be honest. So I started completely from scratch, and I had to overcome so many obstacles. Guys, I had so many problems, and made so many mistakes on the way that it's fucking crazy that I'm still here doing this, honestly.
But this is why we can stand here in front of you and comfortably talk about what van life is, what amazing thing you can achieve thanks to it, and what are the negative sides you have to live with, and what mistakes you can avoid before and during your journey to make the experience so much easier, comfortable, and fucking fun.
And let me be completely honest and open with you here. I totally understand if you are skeptical, this is for you. I wasn't sure it would work for me in the first place, right? When I first decided I wanted to travel the world, I was actually volunteering in Egypt. The volunteering project kind of sucked, and long story short, I got to travel a lot, meet tons of people, and I lived amazing adventures every single day. So by the end of it, I was so much in love with this kind of life that I started wondering, is it possible to live like this forever? So I am the kind of guy that once an idea gets stuck in my mind, I have to fucking go for it. So I started looking for ways to travel the world that were efficient and that were cheap, and that's how I discovered Vanlife. I decided that I wanted to try that because I could never see myself really working a 9-to-5 and living a boring and average life when there's so much to see and discover out there. So I moved to the UK, worked there until I saved enough money, and then I started my journey. And there was not a single day, despite all the struggles, which I regretted the choice I made. I explored half of Europe, met the most friendly, kind, fun, welcoming, and awesome people ever, discovered amazing places I had no idea even existed, and I got to experience firsthand what freedom means and how much it can actually change your life for the better. Guys, seriously, this is the best life ever.
Yeah, you can travel the whole world while staying cheap, live in a comfortable and safe environment, choose how long to stay in one place, and even choose the exact spot where you want to wake up in the morning with a perfect view to start your day at full. You can work remotely, you just need a computer and internet, which probably is the easiest thing to achieve nowadays, right? And you can work only for yourself if you want. Start your own business or focus on creating content, whatever you are passionate about. And you can do it when and for how long you want. You can cook your own meals and sleep in a bed you built. Like, basically, you can do everything you do in your normal house while exploring this beautiful planet. And man, you have no idea how many amazing people that will change your life you can meet on the road.
Well, guys, as you can see, we are pretty excited about the life that we live, which is why we want to share everything about this kind of lifestyle with you. But we're not gonna bullshit you and pretend that everything is absolutely perfect, because let's be honest, douche, it's fucking not.
I know, the truth is that for how much cozy, a van still won't match the comfort you normally find in your home. The space, of course, is limited, and with that I mean both the fact that it's smaller than a normal room, and also the fact that you won't have much space to store your clothes, food, or whatever personal belonging that will have to be cut to the minimum.
You will find yourself worrying about some stuff you never had to take care of before, like resupplying the water and the gas, being careful of how much energy you use and looking for places where you can recharge the battery of your electric system. You have to check for places where to do your laundry and for places where it's better or even allowed to park. If you travel abroad, you might even struggle with communicating because of language barriers and maybe even have to deal with document and stupid fucking bureaucracy issues, which can be a real pain in the ass sometimes.
And yeah, it sucks, but if, as it is for us, you don't have a water system in your van, even going to the toilet and take a shower can be a fucking struggle. However, Cap, was there ever a time in which this kind of worries made you feel that this wasn't worth it?
Oh, never. Never. All the different experiences that I had since I left Brazil and started this journey repaid me for every little or big headache that I encountered along the way. And again, I am not bullshitting you. I am a terrible liar, and the douche here can testify to that shit. So you can sorta rest assured about this.
Yeah, that's true enough, I have to say. So, we've run a survey, right, and collected what are the biggest questions and false beliefs that people have about van life. We summarized it into 3 main topics, and we're gonna walk you through them and show you why you can put your mind at ease and stop worrying about issues that are, well, basically not worth worrying about, I'd say. So, Cap, where do you want to start?
I'd say we should first tackle the main excuse people usually have to restrain themselves, which is obviously money.
Oh yeah, that's usually the biggest concern. So like, you might think that you don't have enough money to travel full time or even to start traveling, that this kind of life is not really sustainable. Again, I'm not gonna bullshit you, of course you need money to travel. You need to pay for the fuel, you need to buy food, and well, you need to buy a van and convert it in your home on wheel in the first place, which, trust me, it's not the cheapest of things.
Okay, you might think it's impossible then, alright? That you just crashed against a wall that is impossible to tear apart. Let me share this story with you. As I told you before, when I decided I wanted to travel full time and explore the whole fucking world, I moved to the UK to save up money to embark on this journey. That did not go exactly as planned. I wanted to find a way to make money remotely, to find something that I could keep doing while I'd actually be traveling the world. I tried different things, trading, remote work, advertising, online business, but nothing really worked out. So in 2021, the day after my birthday, my business partner Simon and I decided to close our business, and guys, that was fucking tough. It was my last chance to actually start living the life that I wanted. I was so fucking depressed, and honestly, I remember laying on my bed, crying for hours and thinking that I could never be free. But then I just thought, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyways. I managed to find a job as a cook, and I worked for 1 year to save up money to buy my van and convert it, and I decided I'd figure it out the rest later. If I had to stop somewhere to work to get money, I'll just fucking do it. Everything would have been better than to just keep living the way that I was living. There was no way I could go back home. The idea was just honestly too painful. That was the moment I decided to change my life completely, and it was the best decision I've ever made. It led me to where I am today, a fully converted van, people traveling with me, and having the possibility to fulfill my purpose, which is to teach other people how to be free and take the first step to achieve their dreams. All I needed, after all, was the courage to make that decision at that moment, even if the path wasn't clear and I had to figure out details later on. Now, I wouldn't advise you to do the same as me, no. I mean, if you want to drop everything now and start hitting the world, who am I to stop you? But you should then know that my impatience to start living a free life was the source of a lot of problems during my first year of traveling. And I couldn't really find a good remote job. I launched my online business after more than 2 years of traveling, which means it still has to bear its fruits. And my parents invested in straw hats on several emergency occasions in which we wouldn't have been able to make it alone. And notice that I said investing because they really believe in what we were trying to achieve here.
Yeah, well, I guess that the point that we want to make is this. Even with a limited amount of money, it is possible to start traveling. However, with that will follow more headaches and difficulties that you will have to solve on the road. And the cheaper you will have to stay because of money problem, the fewer comforts you'll be able to afford in your van. That seems logical, right?
It does.
The solution is simple. You can save up more money working for a longer period of time before starting traveling, or you can look for a remote job or start a career as a freelancer before leaving your home, or you can even have an online business running and not have to worry about building it while traveling the world. Like, guys, the possibilities are out there, and you just have to take some creativity and courage to make the best decision for you.
Now, you might wonder, how do I find a remote job? How can I start an online business and simply live with passive income and my freedom machine spins on its own? Well, this is not really the place to get too much into detail about this. It takes time to explain all the options available and how to achieve them. But we got you covered. Do not worry.
Yes.
Do not worry. We want to make sure that once you make the decision to be totally free, you'll also be able to live this dream at full. So for now, keep this question in mind, and later on, we'll present you with a practical solution to make you more comfortable with this kind of perspective.
All right, so let's move to the second main topic. What do you say?
Yeah, it actually sounds perfect. And once more, this is something that I really struggled with when I first started this journey. How the hell do you convert a van into a motorhome in the first place?
Yeah, like, I mean, unless you've already bought a camper van or a RV which is fully equipped with everything that you might ever need, but they are also extremely expensive, you will find yourself with your newly bought van, which is probably going to be completely fucking empty. And you will need a place to sleep, a kitchen, furniture where you can store your clothes and other items, a table and chairs, a toilet, and guys, the list could go on and on. So how the hell do you do it if you have no knowledge in construction or design, or well, if you're basically like me that never had to even put a nail in a fucking wall?
Well, you just do it. When I started, I had no knowledge at all about woodworking. I had to do lots of research to understand how a solar-powered electric system works, and I had to figure it out how to have a gas system that would allow me to cook my meals inside the van. Guys, it really seemed overwhelming at first. The Mary was totally empty when I bought it. It had no wooden floor, no lights inside. The insulation was to be redone, and nothing of what you can see right now existed. During my first weeks in Portugal, I started planning the conversion, and I went to Algarve in the south part of Portugal to volunteer on a farm where they had all the tools and all the machines that I might need to cut the wood and assemble the pieces together. In there, I didn't only find all the materials that I needed to work, but also I found amazing people that helped me out so much in converting the van. They came up with great ideas to make things more practical, arty, ideas I would never have been able to come up with on my own. Despite that, I made a lot of mistakes on the way, especially with the electric fucking system that caused me to waste more money than I actually needed. And this is why, again, I think I can help you avoid certain stupid errors during your conversion and make sure that no money goes to waste.
So guys, don't let the lack of knowledge in this field scare you off. After all, why the hell should you even know anything about this kind of stuff? Like, it's possible to learn anyway, and thanks to our own experience, we can show you step by step how to get started and what mistake you want to avoid to save up as much money as possible. But again, it's not the time and space to get into details now, because I'd really like to tackle the last big doubt that people usually have about van life, which is that it's impossible to actually break free and start a new life looking for a real purpose.
Yeah, you're probably thinking that too, right? That it's too complicated, that you can't just pack your stuff and leave, that even if you were to do it, it can't last forever, that it's not sustainable, that after all, if they are called dreams, it's because they cannot be real. This is so much fucking bullshit. Douche, why don't you tell them your story of how you started traveling and how it actually feels like to be van life?
So guys, I grew up and lived all my life in a very, very small village in the northwest of Italy. I went to uni, graduated in philosophy, and then I was taking a master in international relations. And I tried different things in my life because I wanted to find something that was really my thing, you know, a passion, a purpose, a goal, call it whatever you prefer. But it was something that would make me feel complete and accomplished. And well, I couldn't fucking find it. Nothing that I tried really captured me and made me feel that this was really what I wanted to do in my life. And that's when I discovered Straw Hats and met the Cap.
Yeah, we actually met on fucking Instagram, right?
Yeah. Like, I was following his page, and I was just amazed by the possibility of living a life like this. I kept looking at all the beautiful places that you were exploring, all the crazy adventure that you were living, all the incredible fucking people you were meeting. And well, there was also the fact that you wanted a crew traveling with you, right? And that always dreamt of having a group of friends that looks sort of like a family, and that I completely, truly rely on and share my life with. So guys, I just dropped everything and I joined the adventure, and I seriously dropped everything. Like, I was this close to graduating and taking my master, and I only needed to write and discuss my thesis, but it didn't seem the right thing to do. Like, I mean, I loved what I was studying, but it wasn't really me, you know, and I couldn't see where it would lead me in the future. So, well, once my working contract expired, I packed a small trolley and a backpack with only the most essential stuff and I left home.
Yeah, you know what you do is actually pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah, I know, right? but now, honestly, I didn't do it because I had a dream or something specific that I wanted to achieve. Like, gosh, after more than a year, even now, I don't exactly know what I want in life. But sure as hell, whatever it is, I wouldn't find it in fucking Bourgogne. And since I started traveling, I was sort of forced to constantly challenge myself, which might seem fucking awful. But it's actually the best thing that I could ever ask for. I got to know myself so much more, to understand better what my strengths are and what are the things that I really, really care about and what I want to invest all my energies in. I grew up so much as a person and I realized that I can be in control of my life and direct it where I want it to go, and that it's only a matter of choosing and the decision is only mine. So guys, is it impossible to be free and start a new life from scratches? Absolutely fucking no. What it takes is a simple instant of braveness, a quick moment in which you decide that you had enough, that you need more, and you just fucking go for it. And once you do that, once you're free of whatever cage that you feel trapped in, you will see that the possibilities out there are truly infinite. And you can decide freely in which direction you want to go. You can discover what really makes you happy and accomplish and enjoy every single day of your life.
So guys, this is let's say an overview of what you can expect to find in Vanlife. I can't see any other way that it's so easy and so cheap to achieve freedom and strive for your dreams. But let me ask you a question. How many of you feel overwhelmed and confused about all that we talked about right now? I know that this is a lot of information, that it's a lot to take in, and might have even created more doubts in your mind than before.
Hopefully, you are captivated by this kind of lifestyle by now, but it still seems quite difficult thing to achieve. Well, as we said before, one of our goals with Straw Hats is to help people achieve that freedom that they are looking for and start hitting the road to look for the dreams and the best way to make them come true. So, how can you start and how can you keep going?
Alright, here is where things might look a bit different. You probably noticed the change in my hair and my beard, and that's because we took some extra time to refine this offer and we're pretty excited about how much better it is now. What you are about to hear is a much more valuable opportunity than we had initially planned.
That's right. Originally, we were going to offer just an online course for 249 euros without any kind of community support. But now we're thrilled to bring you something way bigger and even more affordable.
We realized that Vanlife isn't just about knowledge, it's about community, guidance, and having a crew by your side to share the highs and tackle the challenges together. So now, for just 25 euros a month for the first 25 founding parts, you get access to everything. All our resources, all the online courses, ebooks, and most importantly, a community of people on the same journey as you. And if this isn't right for you, there's a 30-day guarantee so you can get your money back without any risk.
And here is the best part. By joining now, you'll be one of our founding pirates. Not only are you part of the first wave in the Straw Hats community, but you'll also get direct access to us. We're here for live calls, mentorship and guidance, making sure you have everything you need to start your own van life journey.
Right. This isn't just any community though, it's a movement of pioneers. Together, we're creating the Age of Pirates with a vision of growing this community to 1 million members over the next 6 years. But right now, you get the chance to join as one of the founding members, helping shape this legacy and build a network that will last for generations to come.
Like, think about it, these memberships cost less than a meal out each month, but it gives you all the knowledge, support and community you need to hit the road. You don't have to figure things out on your own, and you can avoid the mistakes that we made during our journey.
And let me tell you what's included. The Vanlife 101 course is already available for you. This course covers everything that you need to know about living in a van, from handling daily essentials like cooking, finding water, and setting up your space, to understanding the unique freedom this lifestyle offers.
This course is made up of 7 modules that take you through every part of van life. Let's break them down so you know exactly what you will learn.
In the first module, we dive into an introduction to van life. Here, You will explore what this lifestyle really means, the level of freedom that you can achieve, and why a van is the best way to live the life of your dreams. You get a feel for what this lifestyle offers so you can step into it with clarity and excitement.
The second module is all about purchasing your van, because this isn't just any vehicle, it's your future home on wheels. You'll learn what to look for, what to avoid, and what specific features will make a difference in your comfort and freedom on the road. We guide through each important detail so you can make a choice you'll love for years to come.
And the third module is probably the most important. It covers how to satisfy all your basic needs while living in a van. We're talking about essentials, how to cook, shower, find water, work remotely, and stay comfortable. Basically, it's everything that you need to make van life truly livable and enjoyable.
In Module 4, we go over the essential equipment you'll need. From the right tools to emergency gears, these modules ensure you are prepared for anything. You'll learn what to keep on hand and how to use it so you're never caught off guard during your journey.
Module 5 is where we share our extra tips, little hacks and tricks that we've learned from experience that make van life easier and more comfortable. These aren't things that you'll find in any regular guide. These are insights that come from actually living this lifestyle and learning what works. In Module 6, we dive into the basics of van mechanics. Now, I'm not a certified mechanic, but after facing a lot of road challenges myself, I can give you practical tips on identifying common issues, spotting potential breakdowns, and handling basic fixes. This module is all about giving you confidence on the road.
And finally, Module 7 is designed specifically for women. I'll take you through challenges, tips, and insights tailored to female travelers. I'll cover everything from safety to practical advice on dealing with your needs on the road, so every woman feels ready to live these lives at full. By the time you finish these modules, you'll feel confident, prepared, and excited. You won't have to figure it out all on your own. You'll have a complete guide, plus our support and the support of our community to help you take the leap.
And that's just the start. I'm about to reconvert my own van into a more advanced setup, and as founding part, you have VIP access to watch every step of the process. You get to see how I insulate, build custom furniture, and set up advanced systems, and you'll be able to ask questions, follow along, and learn firsthand. But beyond that, we are working on some specialized courses to cover all aspects of van conversion and sustainable living on the road. We'll have courses on the essential tools and hardware that you will need for converting a van, plus step-by-step guides on woodworking and insulation to make your van truly comfortable. You will learn how to install a solar-powered electric system for total energy independence and a safe gas system for cooking and heating. There's even a module on water storage and filtration to keep you self-sufficient. And finally, for those looking to support themselves, we will cover finding online jobs, building a remote business, and creating content that connects and resonates with people. This isn't just a class, it's a complete toolkit to live fully on the road.
Imagine having all this knowledge and guidance to help you turn your dream into reality, alongside a supportive group of people that share your goals. That's what we're building here, an age of pirates, a community where you're not just a participant, but a founding member, shaping this movement alongside us. And as a plus, it's also an incredible place to make friends from all over the world and find potential crew members if you're looking for other people to travel together with you.
Now, here's where it gets even better. I could easily charge more for all of this if I just wanted to make money off of it, but that's not what this is about. We're looking for people who are truly committed to living a life of freedom. And that's why actually we could even charge less, but we want to find people who are serious about van life and ready to take it on. This price is the lowest that we can offer while we're still covering some of the costs of our lifestyle, which allows us to give you this level of personal support and guidance.
Exactly, that's why we're offering everything: community, mentorship, all our courses and more for just 25 euros a month if you're among the first 25. This founder price is less than what you spend on a weekend getaway, but with this you are investing in a lifetime of freedom and experiences. And remember, you can cancel anytime, so there is no long-term commitment if this is not for you.
And as a special reward, those of you who stick with us for a year will receive lifetime free access to the community. Why? Because as founding members, you'll be helping us build the Age of Pirates from the ground up, making this more than just a community. You're joining us as builders, and this is our way of saying thank you for being part of something so meaningful. But here's the thing, we're not just opening this up for anyone to join. If you want to be part of the founding group, we ask that you fill out a short form below. This isn't to make things harder for you, but to make sure that we're building this community with people who truly want this life, who resonate with our principles, and who are serious about becoming part of the Age of Parts. Now, if this is for you, then we'll contact you with a link to subscribe, okay?
This application process also ensures that you're joining a VIP group of like-minded people who are ready to commit to a real lifestyle change. We're looking for people who want to make van life their reality, people who are willing to put in the effort to make this happen. And we are here to help you every step of the way.
And here's the truth, this isn't just some quick fix, empty promise program. We're here to guide you, but for this lifestyle to work, you need to commit to it.
Yeah.
We're aiming to get you fully ready to hit the road in 3 to 6 months, depending on your starting point, your savings, your job situation, and your experience with DIY. This is about preparing you fully so you don't have to make the same mistakes that we did. We want you to be truly ready, whatever your starting level of experience in this field.
And remember, only the first 25 members will have these incredible mentorship opportunities and the Founders Prize. So if this resonates with you, don't wait! Click below, fill out the form, and let us know why you're ready to join our journey.
We're excited to welcome you into the Straw Hats community and the Age of Parts, and hope to see you there, and safe travels.
Bye!
Bye!